Okay, let's begin with the first edition or a new edition of our town hall. So, first question to you, what is our business? What do you think is our business? Batao, what is our business? Selling cars, what else? Energy. Buying cars, selling cars, what else? Finance. Is that really the business? Selling dreams. That's a nice one. I think we are not just in the business of buying and selling cars. We are in the business of relationships. Right? A car is an extremely important purchase in a person's life. Right? If I look at my own story, my dad owned scooter for 25-30 years of his life. From the time he was 20 years old till the time I think he was 50, our family only had a scooter. And when we bought our first car, those emotions I seem to have forgotten. But yesterday I was reflecting upon that time and I was completely overwhelmed. And what I was reminded was that for all of us, buying our first car is a huge milestone. It's a big event. We look at it as our success. We look at it as we are getting somewhere in life. It's a big thing. So we are not in the business of buying and selling cars. We are not in the business of finance. We are not in the business of workshops, four-door autopilot. We are in the business of deepening this relationship of a customer, of a car owner with their car. To all of you, I know your car is extremely dear to you. To your parents, to your family members, the car is extremely dear to you. We are in this business. We are in the relationship business, right? And that's extremely important. And on that, I want to show you this video. This is video of our own hub, a customer buying a car from us. And this is not just once that there is a child, a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, but it's a very common practice. Consumers come as families, they bring their children, and they make the children puja, right? The children are doing the puja for the car, right? I have seen photos or videos of little girls, 4-year-old, 5-year-old girls, are the ones who are there, putting rangoli feet in them, and then that rangoli they are putting it on the bonnet of the car. I'm sure many of you in the family do the same thing. You do puja with your car. It is that important to the people, right? And this video, when I saw this is a very recent video. I think I saw it like 2-3 weeks ago. When I see that 4-year-old or 5-year-old, it reminds me of my own son. This could be me. This could be my family. This could be my son doing the puja for the next car. So it is that important, the relationship with the car is. It's an extremely personal milestone for people. And the truth bomb here. Shall I deliver you the truth bomb, the first automatic truth bomb? Yeah? Don't customer experience. Right? Many a times when we are looking at our current customer experiences, there is so much we can change. There is so much we can improve. There are improvements in everything that we do. Every day when I look at customer emails, I see another improvement area. But more often than not, we rationalize them by saying a status quo. This is how we have been doing things. This will take months to change. We need to elevate the customer experience. We can make changes in a matter of seconds, not even in a matter of hours. Like yesterday, there was an example. There was a communication in our autopilot app that my father has been complaining about for 3 weeks. He complained to me 3 weeks ago. I forgot about it, my mistake. He complained to me again yesterday. And you know what, this time what happened? Instead of getting any timelines, a developer took the ownership and changed it right then and there on a Sunday. Right? And this is just one example. There are countless such examples of things that can be done immediately. I'm not asking you guys to work on weekends. I'm not asking you to work 15 hours. All I'm asking you is to take dramatically higher ownership on customer experience. Right? We cannot be where we are today. We have to be 10x, we have to be 100x of that. Right? We need to create a great customer experience. You know, Jeff Bezos said something that a lot of you must have heard or read, but it takes time to internalize. Finally, for me, it is beginning to internalize even more deeply that the customer expectation is always rising. Right? You deliver this, then the customer wants something better. And then when you deliver that, customer wants something even better than that. If we don't continue to raise the bar on customer experience, we will lose customers. Someone else will take that as an opportunity and eat our cake. So it is not that we have to just do customer experience for the heck of it. We have to do customer experience great to survive. It's the most fundamental, most element thing we need to do to survive. So we are not all customers. We are as Autonauts. You're all Autonauts. We are going to go all out. Right? We are going to create not just the best earth worldly customer experience. We are going to create the best universal customer experience. And I know this team can do this. Obviously, the question is how. How do we sort of raise the bar on the customer experience? How do we get to the next level? You know, I came across some time ago and I just absolutely loved it. सबने मिकी माउस देखा है बचपन में, अभी भी कुछ लोग देखते होंगे, right? If you have family, the kids are watching Mickey Mouse, right? Created by Walt Disney. It's one of the most iconic characters ever created. And what's really struck me is one of the quotes that I came across from Walt Disney. Do what so that they want to see it again and bring their friends. So the question to us is, are we doing customer experience so well? Are we running Cars 24 so well that the people who experience Cars 24 want to come and do that again? And do they want to bring their family and friends and say, boss, try Cars 24? I think this is a deep, very profound quote. Something that we should think really hard about. Isko man mein basa lo. We need to ingrain this deeply in ourselves. And all of that starts today. And the changes can happen in weeks, not in months, not in quarters, not in years. We have to do everything so well that the customer says, you know what, I want to show this experience to my friends and my family. Such a simple but such a powerful way to think about customer experience. And to keep hammering this into your mind all the time, right? The hack that I use for myself is, how will my own family think about the customer experience that I'm delivering right now? I just keep asking myself this again and again and again and again. How do you want your family members to feel when they experience buying or selling or finance or anything else with Cars 24? How do you want them to feel? Yes, great, happy. Are you sure of that? Like, honest, how sure are you that we will deliver a great customer experience today? I'm not that sure. We will deliver an okay customer experience, but I'm not sure if we will deliver a phenomenal customer experience. But you guys, we all can do it. And the way to do this is to first create this mental model very, very clear in your heart, in your mind, everywhere in your body, that look, any customer that is walking through, any customer who's coming to us, next customer or these guys, they could be our dad, it could be our mom, it could be our wife, husband, sister, brother, our friends. When you start thinking like that, each one of you and everyone who is joined on the video, each one of you has the ability to make small changes which all come together to create an incredible impact. So that's the hack. Think about your family members, what kind of experience you want them to have, and then create that same experience for everybody. And by the way, I just want to clarify, experience is not restricted to customers. It is also about your partners, about dealers. It's also the employee experience, right? It's also about how well we do recruitment, how well we do onboarding. Everything is an experience. Everyone is a customer to somebody else, right? Finance team is also a customer to our internal business teams, as an example. So the rule is simple. From now on, we will go all out on customer experience, and we will do it from the heart. That is what I want to see in each one of us. We want our customers to feel genuine love. Genuine, the operating word here is genuine. I have started feeling it, and I know all of you will feel the same way. And when all of us feel the same way, we can make the mountains move. We can deliver the best customer experience out there in the whole universe. And as I said, it's not, this kind of experience is most important. If it's any country that this kind of experience with cars is important, it's here, it's in India. Because in India, car is one of the biggest aspirational things ever for anybody. This is not true for the US. This is not true for Europe, but this is true for India. Car means the world to us. So, start the journey, right? We have created a Slack channel, Experience Accelerator channel. All of you are on that channel, I hope. How many of you have seen that channel? Raise your hands. Share your feedbacks openly on the channel. Whatever you hear from your friends, family, they have a problem, share it. Because it's only when we accept there are challenges, there are problems, we will fix them. Share them openly. Because only when you accept and acknowledge that there is an issue to be solved, we will solve it. And the feedback is forever. If you are building this company for 100 years, you will always get something to improve, something to fix, something to upgrade. So there is always feedback. We will never be perfect. So please share as much feedback as you can on the Accelerator channel. Like, I don't think there is any better way for you to express yourself on how we can do better as Cars24, and already 5, 10, 15 feedbacks are coming on that channel every day, right? And we will also publish in return how many of those feedbacks were accepted and implemented, how many of those feedbacks have been deferred, how many of the feedbacks are work in progress. We will publish everything, and we will try and implement most of those changes ASAP. We will not wait for months and quarters to implement those changes. We will do them right away. Field visits. I hope some of you got a chance to read the email that I sent this morning. Let's do the field visits, right? I'm not in the field visits, but one of my biggest realization is that why did I stop the field visits? Pre-COVID, I was doing field visits all the time, and in last 2 weeks I've started them again. And by doing field visits, I am able to connect with the customers and our partners the way I used to connect them before. How do you connect with your customers if you don't meet them? Let's do field visits. This is not extra work. I'm not overlooking it. This will make your work easier. This is one of the ways to fall in love with what you do. Because each one of you, when you go on the field, you will observe something that you have power to change. And if you don't have that power to change, there is the Slack channel on which you can share and somebody else will pick it up. So we all have to do field visits, at least one field visit a month. This is for everybody. It starts with me and the co-founders and everybody. All of us have to be on the field much more often, right? Do this. I'm asking you to do this to create a phenomenal culture, to create a phenomenal customer experience. Right? The lot we can do in our apps and our website, and also on the right? This example I was giving. We don't have to just make beautiful apps. We have to make beautiful internal employee dashboards as well. Whether it's LMS or sales panel or anything else, if we do it with love, if we do it with customer first focus, we will create beautiful apps, even if it's for an internal customer, even if it's for an employee. Great communications. We have spent enough time trying to A/B test what works, what doesn't work. Yeah, we will continue doing that. But the first thing we will answer from here on is the communication a customer, does this bring a wow to the customer or not? Does it bring a smile to their face or not? Does it make them feel special or not? Today's message which I guess was, I got one WhatsApp message from Kash24 which said, "Hi Vikram," and another message which I got said, "Hi there." And I'm guessing the message which said hi there because we were trying to optimize on the word limit. Doesn't make sense. Just does not make sense. We are working backwards from the customer, not backwards from the word limits that we have to manage. We can manage the word limits and still keep addressing the customer in the same way by their name, right? Just like a very small example. So yeah, great comms are essential. A lot of feedback we have got and we have realized is that we need to dramatically improve our hubs experience on the retail business. We are in the process of doing that as well. And the retail hubs is just one example. That is applicable to everyone. That is applicable to the supply side business, autopilot, 4-door, everywhere, financing everywhere. Right? Hubs is just one example of thing that we are already doing. Right? We need to hire for cultural fit. You guys might have noticed another email that I sent on a cultural round. Extremely important. Again, not additional. This is something fundamental. We need to do it. We need to hire people who love Kash24, who will love the work. There is no point, no judgment to the people who don't love Kash24, but we need to hire autonauts who will love Kash24. Right? So many who are interviewed have not even looked at our app and websites. How are they supposed to even love what we do? They don't even know what we do. So no of this common excuse and refrain that I need a body. We are not hiring bodies. You guys are not bodies. You guys are an important part of Kash24. We have to stop treating employees, human beings as bodies. कि 5 लोग इधर हायर कर लिए, 3 लोग इधर हायर कर लिए, 2 चले गए तो 2 जल्दी से कर ले आओ. नहीं, we will not do that. We will hire fast. We can hire fast and we can hire right. But we have to hire people who love Kash24 as much as all of us are trying here to love Kash24. It's very important for all of you. Love Kash24, love customer experience, love your work. All of this will add up. These are all interlinked. These are all connected. And last but not the least, and there will be many more things that will come up in future town halls, my commitment that we will phenomenally improve the employee experience for each one of you. Whether it's our frontline autonauts and each one of you, we are committed to bringing changes that improve your employee experience, that improve your career growth. We will listen to your feedback more proactively. I am all ears and I will go all out again as the chief autonaut to ensure that your experience as an autonaut is improving with Kash24. So these are some of the things that are already in progress. So these are some of the things that are already in progress. And there are many other things, but I want to tell you there is no grand plan. This is starting today, starting now. All of this is already in motion. All of this you guys have already started seeing. Walmart is usually one of the great companies. And if you look at the history of any great company, it's the same thing again and again. If you want to take care of your customers, you need to take care of your employees, all of you autonauts. So that's something has deeply registered with me, right? And I take responsibility for it. And I will be there to ensure that we are making all the changes. And again, like customer experience, this is forever, right? I will do everything in my might with all the sincerity, with all the earnestness to ensure that you guys have a great career at Cast24. So what is right? If there are some things we have set in motion for customers, we have to set some things in motion for our employees as well, right? We talked about we are upgrading hubs for our frontline employees, not just for the customer, but also for employees, so that the frontline employees who are at the hubs have a better experience, right? For evaluators, we recently updated our policy so that they have better phones to be able to do right inspections. Such a simple thing, right? Such a simple thing. When the techies went out on the field and the product guys went on the field, they realized that they don't have the right phone for the app, right? So small changes can be so powerful, right? We need to create superior products. We discussed this not just for our employees, not just for the customer, but even our internal products should show the love, right? They will look beautiful if they are created with love. No one likes anything ugly. No one likes ugly admin panels or sales panel or finance dashboards. We want to make everything beautiful. Designers play a great role here, but all of you play a big role here. Make things that people want to check out again and again and again, right? Same principle, make beautiful things that people want to see. They want to keep using it again and again. T-shirts, big complaints on t-shirts all the time from frontline, especially that t-shirts are not comfortable. We are bringing in half sleeve t-shirts, full sleeve t-shirts. We will work on ponchos, raincoats, and this time we will use t-shirts. Some of us will wear those t-shirts, take fucking 10 rounds of this building, be drenched in the sweat, feel how it feels like a frontline, and only then we will hand over the t-shirts to the frontline. We will do it right. We will do it with our heart. We will do it as if that t-shirt I will wear and I will go out as an evaluator and do 55 inspections, and I'll do that. Right? So we will do these small things right. Incentives, right? Again, a lot of feedback has been around incentives are not visible. The breakdowns are not available. We'll work on those. We are already working. We'll make everything clear and crystal and fully transparent, right? And then again, a lot of feedback on reimbursement policies. We'll work on that. And again, this is not a 12-month plan, guys. This is not even a month plan. This is now, today. From tomorrow, we will get more feedback and we'll add more things to it. We'll work faster. We will move at a rapid pace. We'll work on a lot of things to improve experience for all the Autonauts. But this is not all. I want to make two very important announcements on Autonaut experience. The first one is Mission Elevate. We are truly committed to the career growth of Autonauts at Cast24. And today we are formally announcing a program where we will proactively, for employees who have spent greater than 2 years, and who have performed well, which shows in their ratings, we will proactively work on finding new roles for them, find things that they want to do, right? Let them try new things. No, we will come to you. Even if you don't come to us, we will come to you and ask you if you want to try your hand at something else. And this is applicable for all of us, right? We will run it as a program and we will do it properly. It's already kickstarted. Nikhil has moved from a frontline role, a business role in Mumbai. He is now working in Ruchit's team. Divya, she is one of our procurement associates who has now moved into the people team, the HR team. So again, we will do all of this, and these are just two examples. There are many more conversations happening as we speak. We will do this, guys. This is extremely important. One of the things, for example, we are discussing in our C2B team is, let's hire a few dealers and have them work at Cast24 as Autonauts. Who is better to teach us how to run C2B business than a dealer himself, right? Who is better than a procurement associate or a retail associate to come and help work with us on customer experience. They have seen it all, right? And only you can do from finance to business, from business to HR, from HR to marketing, anywhere. And we will make it happen. A lot of you will think, but I don't have the skills. We will invest in your skills, right? We will help you with the programs. We will, if you want to learn something on online, Coursera, degree, we will go out and we will ensure that that happens for you. So we will do all much more. And again, diversity is an important part of what we do. We have a lot of women employees. We have started thinking about that. We have other, possibly we have LGBTQ employees also that we haven't asked, we haven't thought about. We will come to that also. But for women, we are introducing flow time out, period leaves for women. All across India, everywhere. And I hope some of you had a chance to experience the pain that a woman feels. A lot of men here had that experience. I had that experience when we had that device strapped onto us, and it was as if it was sucking out my core and everything inside my body. If you have that kind of pain, forget work. You can't think of anything that's happening with you right now. So better late than never. We have realized that. So women, feel free to take a break when you need it. This is not a perk. I think this is 101. This is 101 in today's world, and I'm glad we are doing this. So to deliver customer experience, we talked about many things. We have to deliver also great employee experience, Autonaut experience to deliver great customer experience. But this is the challenge. It's extreme challenge. It's customers extreme challenge, right? See extreme. That's what we have to go out for. We have to deliver a phenomenal customer experience. And this will not happen without feedback, right? We need tons and tons of feedback. We will create more forums and more opportunities for you to give feedback, because the learning, the whole process of growth happens in feedback. The only thing that, if you were to ask me what is one thing that I think I have done right in many years, is I have always gone out seeking feedback, right? I always keep looking for feedback from external folks, from internal folks. One of the big missing gaps is that we don't act on the feedback fast enough. So now we close the loop, we get the feedback, and we start acting on that rapidly. And I also want to hear from you guys directly, right? You can write to me, you can write to Vikas, who's working with me in the CEO's office. You can reach out to Nitin, our people Autonaut. You can reach out to Prachi. Reach out to comfortable with. But if there is any feedback, share, right? And again, my promise is we will tell you what are we doing with that feedback. We will tell you if we are not picking it up. We will tell you if we don't agree. We will tell you if we agree and we are going to implement, but we will do it all ASAP, right? We don't want to be in a situation where somebody gives the feedback and then nothing happens. The problem is when nothing happens, people stop giving feedback, right? When I've got, and a lot of frontline Autonauts have always told me, sir, feedback deke fayda kya, kuch change to hua nahi. So that change has to happen, and that change has to happen ASAP. Right? So we will from now work on making those changes as fast as we can. And this is again another quote that's really dear to my heart. A lot of people ask me, why am I still doing what I'm doing, right? And I can tell you guys, I love my work at Cast24, what we do here, more than ever before. I think what I feel today is greater than the sum total of what I felt in the last 8 years. It's in my bones. From morning to evening, while I'm sleeping or while I'm awake, I am just looking forward to get up again and add some value and make the company move forward. And when you feel that way, the lines between work and work-life balance and all of that blurs. Again, I don't think that I'm telling you to not have your life, but all I'm telling you is that if you love what you do, right, a lot of problems in your life will go away automatically. There is no bigger purpose than finding what you love and going after it. Right? I wish I could show inside of me to explain you what I mean. The words will never do the justice, but this is what the part of love is, right? That if you really love your work, it will do wonders, right? And from my side, as I said again, my commitment to you is I want you guys to really fall in love with the work. We will help you fall in love with the work. And my commitment is that for you to be able to love what you do, my commitment is we will make a happy place, a place that you really enjoy coming to. That's all, folks. That's all I wanted to speak about today. Let's create an extremely insane customer experience. Let's create extremely insane Autonaut experience. Let's take all feedback. Debates are good. Discussions are good. There is always scope to improve. And I will see you again next Monday in the second edition of this town hall. Thank you.